to make a joint event with EU SME Centre based in Beijing and SESEC, seconded European standardization expert in China. And the topic for today is the China and EU green products and energy efficiency, the similarity and the difference. So we will start now. And at the beginning of the event, I would like to invite Laurie from the EU SME Centre to make a little production about their center and their services for the European small and medium enterprises. Laurie, your floor, please.
Thank you very much, Betty. It is a real pleasure to be here today in cooperation with SESEC in the support and organization of this event. For those who don't know about the EU SME Centre, as Betty said, we are going to make a small presentation, very brief, as I'm aware that all of you are here to hear more about Betty. But I would like to share with you who we are and what we can do for your business when it comes to enter the Chinese market. The EU SME Centre is a EU-funded project that was created in 2010 with the goal of supporting European SMEs in getting ready to do business in China. We are right now on the third phase of the project, running until March 2022, so we still have almost 1 month to go. And the project prepares and helps SMEs by providing a very wide range of information, advice, training, and other supporting services. We are members of the European Enterprise Network, and we are also partnered with over 270 government offices located in Europe and China in order to reach to our target audience, which are SMEs from Europe. We have a local office in Beijing. Myself, I'm based in Brussels, representing or supporting European business support organizations, and we are implemented by 5 different organizations and business councils, as you can see at the bottom of this page. In terms of services, we provide 4 main services or type of services. I'm going to be explaining you these 4 services right now, giving you examples of how we can support your business in China. The first of them is the Knowledge Center. We have over 200 market reports, case studies, guidelines, and articles on our website. All of them are open and can be downloaded by any user who comes from the European Union or COSME participating country. You only have to register into our website, which is for statistical purposes. In terms of topics, we have quite a lot of topics. We have some sector-focused market reports and some others that are more transversal and focus more on e-commerce, digital marketing, for instance, or HR regulation. The second service is called the Advice Center. This is a one-to-one confidential consultation services that helps companies in learning more about the specific topics of the Chinese market. For instance, standards and conformity, import duties, any kind of market regulation and market block. Here you can ask any question to our experts, and we will be replying to your question within 2 to 3 working days. Here within the Advice Center, there is a second service we have implemented recently, and we are very proud of it. It's called the Self-Diagnosis Tool. It's 5 different quizzes, a general one plus 4 specific ones that helps the person assess the level of readiness towards the Chinese market. The general quiz is about 10 minutes. And the other ones normally takes around 5 minutes to complete them. And the most interesting thing is that at the end of the quiz, the system will be telling you where you are, where you're standing from ideal, and what you need in order to reach that position. Of course, here we make reference to market reports, but we also make reference to other projects such as SESEC or the China ITS. The third service, it's what we are actually doing today. In this case, in cooperation with SESEC, we provide trainings to European SMEs, both in China and Europe, in order to plug the knowledge and skill gaps of SMEs. In terms of topics, all of the trainings we offer are tailor-made and based on the needs of the audience. Here you have some examples. You are going to see some more examples in the calendar I'm sharing with you. Feel free to join any of them because these are complementary. The same as the other services I was sharing before. Or in this third phase of the EU SME Centre, all of the support we offer to SMEs is free of charge. And last but not least, we have an advocacy platform that tries to give voice to the concerns and thoughts of the European SMEs in terms of regulatory landscape, or economic and social changes in China. In order to be able to enjoy all the services of our website, we encourage you to sign up today. You only have to click on register. Our team will validate your candidacy in a couple of working days, and then you are able to download all of the market reports we have or ask questions to the expert. Last but not least, here you have some of the trainings that are upcoming. The first of them is actually happening tomorrow on taxation and cross-border e-commerce. But then, as you could see, May is a pretty full agenda. We have on May 18th, one of the webinars of the series, Aquatech, and it will be focused on carbon footprint in the water sector. On the 21st of May, we are going to be talking again about cross-border e-commerce from an operational point of view, how actually the shipment of goods work and the role of the pilot free trade zones. And on May 26th, we are going to be talking about how to work with Chinese partners and how to do due diligence to be fully protected. On top of that, we are going to publish additional new market reports, and we are going to be participating in Aquatech China. If you are interested, please contact us. Here you have our contact details. And now, without further ado, I will give the floor to Bobby. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's webinar.
Thank you, Laurie, for the presentation about EU SME Centre. And if you are SME based in Europe, or if you know someone from the SME, they need some help to go into Chinese market, you can directly contact the EU SME Centre based in Beijing. Now I'm going to make the presentation for today, which is the China and EU eco-design standardization. Now I have to get back the I have to share my screen just in 1 minute. Okay. Now I'm going to make some introduction about China and EU eco-design standardization, some of the differences, and what are the similarities. And this webinar, this presentation is supported from the EU-China Eco-Design and Standardization Cooperation Project, which was started from 2019 and finished in 2020. And the project is to make the training about European eco-design system to China Ministry of Information Industry and Information Technology, MIIT. First, I would like to make a very simple, quick introduction about who we are. The seconded European standardization expert in China is the project funded by European Commission. EFTA Secretariat, Free Trade Association, and also the SESEC and SE. And our project is now in SESEC 4, and we are considering to have the SESEC 5. And the target for us is to set up the cooperation between EU and China on standardization and figure out the differences and also the similarities between China and EU standardizations in the priority sectors, and help the European stakeholders to understand more about China standardization. And what we are doing in China is to promote the European and international standards, improve the contacts between the China and EU partners, and enhance the visibility and understanding of European standardization system and new legislation framework, and gathering regulation and standardization intelligence, and undertake some technical lobby if it is necessary. And we are managed by a steering committee of combined by the representatives from 5 partners from SESEC, NC, European Commission, and EFTA Secretariat. So every 3 months we sit together to discuss the what's going on in China and figure out the priorities for the next quarter. And it was in the very beginning of this project we identified about 14 horizontal and technical priorities. On the left-hand column, we figure out the horizontal technical priorities, which covers Internet of Things, information security, artificial intelligence, 5G in digitalization of industry and smart transportation, medical devices, and the last one is green technology, which is added just in 2020. And on the right-hand column, we cover all the policies and horizontal political priorities, including China Standards 2035, Belt and Road Initiatives, China Standardization Reform, and Made in China 2025. We also are observing the institutional or governmental changes which will influence the standardization, and also market access requirements, for example, CCC, or green product certification, or environmental product certification. And for the last is recently the 14th five-year plan, which will influence the China standardization activities, and also which are the priorities for standards in China. So, but today's topic, we mainly talk about green technology or green or eco-design systems in China. And the content for today are listed in this slide, which covers first the legal framework of eco-design in China and EU. And then we focus on what is eco-design in China, how China interpret the eco-design, or we call in China actually green design or green products concept, and how to implement it in China. And next we will focus on the 2 parallel lines on eco-design or green design products in China. First is the SAMR and SAC line. And then the MIIT, which are different from SAC and SAMR, they produced the green design product standardization activity. And then we will focus on a little bit comparison between energy efficiency standardization, and last we will make some analysis and conclusions about today's topic. So first, the legal framework for eco-design in China and the EU. This slide was from a slide from DG Growth introduction about eco-design 2-3 years ago. However, with the double transition of green transition and digitalization transition in the European policy, the green and sustainable development in Europe is now in an ever higher position for the social and economic development of Europe. So to reach the 2030 target and to support the European Green Deal, several directives are listed here, which can show the basic or fundamental legal framework for eco-design, which are first the Energy Efficiency Directives 2012-27 EU, and Eco-Design Directives, which is the most important directives covers eco-design concept and implementation in EU, and also energy labeling directives. And then on the left hand is energy performance building of building directives. And these four can pretty much show current situation about Europe eco-design system. And then in China, what is the counterpart situation in China if we see the four main paths in Europe? We would like to make some comparison of Chinese and EU. That's why I list a little bit comparison or similarity of EU and China on the eco-design system. So if we have the four in the previous slide with, for example, eco-design directives, energy efficiency, and energy labeling directives, actually in China we have similar, not exactly the same, but similar concept. So China have made the China eco-design and green products or green design products, which can be found in the eco-design directives in Europe. And for energy efficiency, we have similar China energy efficiency laws and efficiency standards, and which can be corresponding not only to eco-design energy efficiency directives, but also eco-design directives. And the China also have China energy labeling systems and the China energy saving or green building. But today we will not focus in the last part. We only will talk about eco-design, maybe slash in China green products and green design products, and energy efficiency and China energy labeling. So first, eco-design in China, how China makes the concept of eco-design and what is the situation now? Actually, China in 2015, China still made the concept or terminology of eco-design products. But recently, you seldom see any eco-design products or eco-design in any official documents. It is because from 2016, the eco-design has now become or changed in China with green design and green products. So if you read some government documents about environmental protection or similar documents like Green Deal, you will see more concept about green products. Or sometimes if you look at some MIIT documents, you will see some green design products. So you can see the picture here. Eco-design products in China is interpreted or changed to green products or green design products. And the several documents are listed in the green column. In 2017, the national standards GBT 33771 have defined the similar concept of eco-design as a green products assessment. But we cannot find the green design products. We only have green products. But GBT also always use a green principle for eco-design products. That's why since recently, if you ask me now, I will say that eco-design equals green design and green products. So this is the concept in China, and also how to understand what is key documents in China of defining the terminology of such concept. So basically, all the concept or all the similar concept or similar implementation of eco-design directives in China, you will find the corresponding activities or meanings for green design and green products. So here is some other very important documents because green design products are very new in China. It is only introduced in China in recent years, in 2015. And even now, we already have several different lines for green products or green design products. That's why in Made in China 2025, the China proposed the importance of green manufacturing. And in the green manufacturing, it is introduced the concept of a whole life cycle of the products. And also the green manufacturing systems with low carbon and circular economy and circular activity. And because of current ununified system of green products and green design products, in 2015, State Council published a document of a general plan for reform of ecological civilization system, which proposed of a unified system of green products standards and green products certification. And the Office of State Council also published an opinion on the green product standards, certification and marking systems, which was published in 2016. So we can see that China State Council tried to unify such activity, but the current situation is there are still two different or many different concepts or different voices about green products in China. It is not unified yet at this moment. That's why there are two lines, parallel lines for the eco-design and green product standardization. The first one is SAMR and SAC. We can see it is also being done by the National Technical Committee. They are national standards on green products. And MIT, they also have a big plan of producing 1,000 green design products. So MIT cannot make many national standards. Then they have a sector and association standards on the evaluation of green design products. So it is still not unified. That's why we have to discuss the two lines and watch whether it will be finally unified by the order of State Council. First, SAMR and SAC green products standardization. The State Council asked to unify green product standards and certification and marking system. And this document, the China SAC set up a technical committee named National Green Product Assessment Standardization General Working Group. It is not a formal or official national technical committee yet. That's why we call it a National Green Product Assessment Standardization General Working Group. It is established in 2016, and published a very important standards for green products assessment in 2017. And the aim of this working group is to promote green product assessment standardization system and coordinate and manage green product assessment standardization activity. And the secretariat is held by the SESEC. Actually, it is under TC, SESEC TC20, the fundamental of energy saving energy labeling technical committee, and it have the rights to coordinate and approve the national standards project of green products. So under this green products assessment standardization system, SAMR also produced the management rule or administrative measures of the use for green product certification labels. So it is green product certification labels. It will have a unified category. So the SAMR will issue the green products list to see which products in the future from 1st to January 2021 or 2025, some of the products will be included in the green product category, and will do the certification with the implementation rules and with the certification schemes offered by SAMR. So this labeling system is to construct and manage of a green product and identification. For example, the SAC will organize, SAMR will organize the consultation team to define which products should be included in the green products. It is similar with the European consultation experts group on identifying of the energy labeling products. Basically, they are using the same scheme of identify what kind of products will be defined as a green. Which products, if you defined as a green product, will save a lot of energy, will have the most maximum environment protection of green or reduce the low carbon system. And then they will also produce the style and scope of green products labeling and how to make, print, and attach the green product label on their products. So this is a very important regulation on the green product labeling system. Here is the green product standardization, labeling. So you can see the first one is a national recommended or national green product certification or green product label. So it is used for the products in the national catalog of green products. Now currently, SAMR just published 15 green products assessment standards and 12 certification scheme. And the other one is a voluntary green product line, can be used for the voluntary certification by other certification bodies. For example, the environmental protection, energy and water saving, or recycling, or low carbon. For example, if one certification body would like to issue a water saving certification, they can use this label to see this is one certification water saving products. So you can they can make their logo on the right blanket, and also they can have their name of their products. It is not necessarily to be green products only. It can be water saving, can be energy saving, and can be low carbon or organic products labeling. So that's why the very first one is most one, because it is managed by the government, and the government may make it as not compulsory, but maybe will give them some benefits or some subsidy in the future for the government procurement or for the recommended procurements on the society. So green product standardization until in April 2018, SAMR published the first batch of green product. So the 12 products are identified as the can do the green product certification. For example, the wood-based panels and wood floors, the coatings, the sanitary ceramics, the building glass, and solar hot water system, furniture, and textile products. These 12, they also made the certification scheme. So in March 2020, the corresponding certification and assessment rules was released by SESEC for this 12 products. And in last year, October 2020, SESEC released the scope and the certification rules for the green products, green packaging products. And 2 months later, the second batch of green product assessment standards were published, covering the plastic products, the detergent, and also packaging for express services. So currently, 15 green products are included in the national category of green products certification in China. So this is the SAMR and SAC. In the other line, the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, they are doing actually the similar same, but they give them a different names to avoid the overlapping or conflicting with China national standards or China SAC and SMR eco design or green products scheme. But from my personal feeling and from my survey with all the Chinese insiders, from, for example, the experts from CNIS and experts for those products standard structure, they told me that they are the same thing. SMR green products and MIIT green design products are similar concept and are actually same scheme, but they just give them different names. Sometimes it will confuse the Westerners, and also actually it has already confused the Chinese local manufacturers. But this is the situation, and it is still not unified. So the background is the term for green has been and is often generally used in China to refer the environmental to lower the environmental impacts. And in 2015, it is officially referred as green products. But in Made in China 2025, there is a new concept of green manufacturing. And in green manufacturing, they have 5 pillars, which are the manufacturing industry, the green factory, green products, or green design products. So MIT follow the Made in China 2025 and made all the green related standardization and certification schemes for green factory, green product, green enterprises, green industry park, and green supply chain. And today, we just focus on the green products, or sometimes so-called green design products. And currently, in the line of in the MIT line, there are about 129 product standards, which are called green design products. Still, you can find some key developments. For example, still we mentioned the GBT 24256, which is published in 2009 by SAMR and SESEC, where the eco-design products concept were produced. And in 2013, the Ministry of MIT, the NDIC, and Ministry of Environmental Protection have issued a guideline for promoting eco-design of industrial products. So MIT always claim that they are in charge with industry products, while SAMR and SESEC is more focused on consumer products. Anyway, the eco-design evaluation of eco-design products are introduced in 2013 and renamed in 2016 and green design products. And following some pilot projects, MIT has set up a very ambitious goal in 2016 to produce 100 eco-design or green design evaluation standards by 2020. And another target is to have tens of thousands of products that can meet the requirements of green design product standards. It was very ambitious. Now I only have the data that 129 standards in eco-design, in green design have been produced by MIT, but I don't know how many products, whether really tens of thousands of products have already met such standards. I do not have the official figure at this moment. Yes, again, eco-design in MIT's context is green design. And the two important standards is still released here. Then after that, there are still some eco-design products standards, but they were all produced in 2015 and by the national standards. That's why you can see that they have the number of GBT. And after 2016, the green design or eco design, the eco design are gone, and the green design come back to the system. So the standards background is again, MIT can approve MIT sector standards, but they do not have the right to improve or to propose the national standards. If SEC do not give them 100 number of green product of national standards, how would MIT do to fulfill their ambitious target? So the MIT delivering the thousands of 100 green design products with some other rules. And in this scenario, the association standards were used by MIT to make 100 green design products. That's why MIT interest or assign the number of different associations to make association standards on green design products assessment. That's why you can see these 129 green design products are not produced directly by MIT or by any other single technical committee. They were produced by many different associations. So the major Standards Development Association of green design products are listed here. So the first is a National Industrial Green Product Promotion Association. You can see that sometimes China specifically say that industrial products. So this organization, their focus is to promote the green or low carbon or environmental impact for industrial products. So they have already produced 31 association standards on green design products. Some other, this is the biggest association assigned by MIIT on making green design products. Some other smaller associations are CCSA, China Communication Standards Association, CEERA, China Electrical Equipment Industry Association, CSA, China Standards Association, or China Standards Association, or China Petroleum and Chemical Industry Association, or Non-Ferrous Metal Industry Association. They all produce green design products in their area, in their vertical sectors. For example, the China National Textile and Apparel Council, they will produce green design products on textile. And also the Special Steels Enterprises Association already have the green design products for the special steel or special metals. So as a conclusion, until 2021, May 2021, 129 green design products assessment standards have already adopted by MIT to make the evaluation of such green products, green design products, if you ask MIT. And again, the reason is MIT do not want to see that we are also making green products, where SEC are obviously engaged in doing that. Here is just a little list of green design products in China. You can see they cover, for example, the electrical kettle, the air purifier, the electrical washing machine, and the room air conditioners, and the central ventilation systems. I have the full list, which will be distributed with this presentation after my webinar. Then that's simple. If you understanding the history in behind, you will easily understand the green products and green design products in China. So do not go furthermore, just to check MIT and SEC and wait the China's national order on the certification scheme, which will influence the market access. But if you are a green design, if you are a green manufacturing, if you are environmental protective products, it's better check the standards itself, because they have a life cycle. They have a life cycle requirements and also some other requirements, which are sometimes different from European concept. Now I will focus on the energy efficiency standardization, which is covered in eco design directives in Europe, but in China it is a different line. It is a different area, but it was very it is as early as in 2003, the China has already started. 2006 it started energy efficiency activity. So first, let's get back to the legal requirements for energy efficiency, which can be already can go back to the Energy Conservation Law of China and the produce the mandatory energy. The State Council says that the mandatory energy efficiency standards should be made to regulate the energy saving, energy using products and energy consumption units for the products. So the EERP or the similar concept, the energy using and energy related products in China has the similar concept for energy efficiency. And in CNIS was nominated by NDRC and State Council to make energy saving and energy efficiency standards for the energy using products and set up the certification scheme. That's why they set up the National Technical Committee SACTC 20. They made the National Technical Committee on the standards. So since then, they have already made 400 national standards and 73 mandatory energy efficiency standards. And make a little comparison of China energy efficiency standards and European regulations. We both know that under eco-design directives, there are about 300 there are independent regulations which will regulate the minimum energy efficiency requirements for certain products. And the regulations in EU will be like on the left hand will be like the number 2016-2281, the commission, the European Commission regulation on the products for the temperature process chillers and Funko units, and it is the eco-design requirements for air heating system, and which will cover air heating products, cooling products, high temperature process chillers, and Funko units. And in China, similar requirements were done by the China mandatory standards, GB like GB 24H4H, which is for heaters. And another GB is for water chillers, and another one is for heat pumps. So basically, the minimum, the energy efficiency, the output of the energy efficiency requirements are regulated in China with mandatory standards, and in Europe with European regulation. That's why in China, the energy efficiency mandatory standards are technical regulations, which are similar to the regulations in EU. And so far, China have already totally published 73 energy efficiency standards, covers refrigerators, room air conditioners, washing machines, electric cookers, and TV, and 73. So totally 73 energy efficiency standards, and some of the products have been included in the energy label system. So that's why we have the energy labeling system. Here is the energy label legal framework, and here is the China energy label. I have to say that when China doing their energy efficiency label system, they heavily reference European energy label and energy efficiency regulations. And some of the standards are similar with IEC standards, but still there are some differences. We have to check one by one. So in a summary, China energy labels start from 2005 with 5 grades, and 2016 now there are 3 grades, and totally 42 products are covered by energy labeling system with 73 compulsory standards. Now it is time to make the conclusions I think I have made the conclusions during my webinar all the time. So basically there are 17 green products standards until May 2021, and 15 of which have been recognized by SAMR to support the green product assessment scheme. And totally 129 green design products have been adopted by MIIT as of May 2021. And 73 GB standards regulating products' energy efficiencies in China. And MIIT established a target of 100 green design products by 2021. And to date, they are happily finished their target where 129 standards has been approved. And the State Council makes the order to have unified standard system, unified certification, and unified labeling for green products. Let's see what will happen with SAMR and CNCA and what will be done in the future. And it depends on the negotiation and the coordination between SAMR and MIIT on how to make the unified system for these two parallel lines. And MIIT adopt a large number of association standards, which cause some issues because some European investing companies may not fully involved with such association standards. And MIIT just adopt association standards. We don't know whether the association standards are open, transparent, or based on consensus. So we will keep observing association standards drafting and to see whether it is fulfill the requirements. And there is no big difference between China and EU's eco-design concept. They just have different names. And for most of EU-related eco-design-related regulations and directives, a Chinese mirror can be found with little difference, with some differences. And China labeling is 3 label systems, while in China they have you have 7. And there are also some differences for testing and measurement methods. We have to check the standards, but China tried to adopt the IEC standards for energy efficiency testing and measure methodologies. So this is all for today, and I will have 10 minutes for questions. I see some of you have already made the questions in your question mark in your chat box, and I will answer one by one. First, is it correct that the basic standards on green design products have been published by SESEC, where various more product-related standards come from MIIT? And I saw this question during my webinar, but we have already made it quite clear that SESEC made their only 17 standards, while the China the MIIT made another 125. Second, circular economy is a major objective in EU. How do you see the relation between green products and CE in China? In my view, CE is no longer so prominent in the 15th five plan as in previous 5-year plan. Do you agree? I'm sort of confused about CE. CE is a conformity Europe. China only accept their own certification scheme. Sometimes they reference the CE in China. So I can't see any relevance of 14th 5-year plan with CE, CE marking or CE scheme. But I do know that in CCC system, China is heavily heavily reference the CE systems. That's why we still try to promote European new legislation framework and the European the CE marking systems. And what is known about use of standards, green design, energy efficiency, and what are the sources to make a judgment about the impact of these standards? So far, energy efficiency standards are widely or popularly adopted and implemented in China, and China had made SESEC specifically had already made some research to see after the energy efficiency standards how much energy has been saved by such standards. They made it as academic projects. I can't find the report. Some data shows that after that great energy have been saved. But for green design, it is still in the early stage. It is only published in recent 2 years. Some industries try to implement green design products, but whether the impact has been studied or summarized is still and it's a still ongoing activity. C is a circular economy. Okay, sorry, I was confused. We are still analyze the 14th five-year plan. Circular economy, it may not be a keyword, but as same as in Europe, the Green Deal related requirements is also very important in China, because China recently made the promise to have the carbon the zero carbon until 2060, and also the environmental protection is still a key of China. That's why CE, the circular economy, or the similar concept is still very important in China. If you cannot find the CE, the circular economy, in 14th five-year plan, it is only because China may change the name. They change the name with like sustainable development or similar thing, but the keyword has been changed, but the circular economy concept or implementation is still in the priorities in China. Yes, I think I have answered the question. Do we have some other questions? Because I made a webinar in late 2019, and I tried to update some new information for green design and eco design, but I didn't find much changes so far. Maybe we can analyze the future development by the document of 14th five-year plan or any other documents. But I would see that similar, same as in Europe. In Europe, we have a double transformation, Green Deal, green transformation, and digital transformation. In China, the similar activities or similar policies are made in the two areas as well. For green transition in China, it is called sustainable development or green development. The keyword are different, but the concept are the same. And China will use similar tools of regulations, or especially standards, compulsory standards, to support the emission reduction and also the green development or green products like life cycle management, like low carbon, like emission reduction. So no doubt, in the future, more and more standards will be published for the green products and green design products. But my observation is the next steps in MIT is not to produce another 100 green design products anymore. It will focus on how to implement it, how to do the certification for the green design products. Now we have already, how many consumers value green products? I believe the consumers need to be educated. The concept of environmental protection in the China publics is growing. It's not as much as in Europe. In some rural areas, China still believes that they are in developing country stage and they do not take the environmental protection as high as what we saw in Europe. That's why some of the consumers will only buy cheaper products, not the environmental friendly products. But the government will give a lot of benefits to those who produce the green products, and which will promote the green products concept in China. And compared to Europe, China is still a government heavily controlled market. The manufacturers still count on the government rather than, but still sometimes the consumer to buy their green products. Are there analysis of what price difference are between green and regular products? As far as I know, there are some research in these areas, but it is out of my knowledge scope. But I can help you to find such a price scheme. But basically, obviously, the organic products or the organic food are obviously it's more expensive than the regular one. But how to make the price is still under a lot of discussion and research. And the government, they don't care the price. They just want to promote the concept and give some subsidies or government procurement benefits on green product, green design products or green products. So I strongly recommend we keep close observation of MIT on how to make the certification scheme, on how to make evaluations or give their approval of some pilot projects on the green products. And we will continue to see whether SAMR or CNCA will finally get the unified green product labeling or certification scheme, cover not only the 12 products, but the other 129 green design products in the future. And now we have already 4:30 p.m. in Beijing, and I believe it is 10:30 in Europe. So I would like to finish my webinar and thank you very much for joining us. And still, we still have our co-organizer, the European SME Centre. So if you have any questions or if you would like to contact the SME Centre in the future, Laura have already left their contact details in the presentation, and we will send the presentation, distribute the presentation after our webinar.
Thank you very much. Very wonderful presentation, and very happy to collaborate with you. Thank you very much to the participants today as well.
Yeah, thank you for your participation, and have a lovely day in Europe. And yeah, a good evening in Beijing, Laurie. Thank you. Bye-bye.